guys, welcome back to my channel. Sass here. I'm here to do another review of Life After Lockup, child. It's the end of that 4-part, series. Y'all kept it in the rough. I want to say thank you all again. Y'all showed up and showed out for this 4-part series. I just can't say enough about y'all. I really can't. I appreciate you. So, I'm not going to keep y'all because, honey, even though this was, an hour and 30 minutes, I got hair on my face. Don't y'all hate when that happens? Hour and 30 minutes, hour and 45 minutes, honey child, This review ain't. So, let's talk about Lacey and Shane, all right? She is pregnant. She's pregnant, all right? Shane, he's not working because of C-19, and Lacey, is she still doing cam work? Like, what is her job? So they're in the doctor's office. Shane has to wait in the waiting room, waiting area. So Lacey's in there with the doctor. The doctor is looking around. And so the doctor's like, okay. So they're having it's two doctors, I think a doctor and a nurse. They're having a conversation. Lacey was like, what's up? Okay? Now you're starting to worry me. What's going on down there? What's up? What's up? And so the doctor is like, where's Shane at? And so she was like, he's out there in the waiting room. She was like, this is a conversation for both of you. So of course Lacey is worried because she's afraid that something has happened to her baby. So here comes Shane in. They're talking to the doctor. And so the doctor shows a picture. And, the doctor was like, now, Lacey, remember what I told you about them embryos? Remember I told you just to have one embryo? Remember that? But see, your hardhead wanted two. Well, we know what will happen with two possible multiples. Okay? So, apparently, Lacey and Shane is not having a baby. They're not having twins. They are having triplets. Oh, my God. Did y'all see the look on Shane's face? Shane was like, listen, I'm excited to be a dad, but oh, my God, how are we going to afford it? Exactly. Because he's not working, and I don't know exactly what's Lacey, a model / cat girl. So, I'm sorry, boys, watch me too. So, here we have Lacey and Shane having triplets. Now, she already got 3 kids. 6 kids. They're going to need a bigger house. They're going to need a bigger house. So, here they are with the dad. What's up? I missed him. What's up, Papa Lacey, honey? Papa Lacey. I like Papa Lacey. So, they're sitting down. They got the kids. And so, Papa Lacey was like, what's going on? Because, see, he probably done had the kids all week. Because he ain't nothing but a babysitter child. He grandpa sitter. That's what he is. So, grandpa sitter, you might as well be ready. Because when the triplets come, you're going to have them too. So anyway, sit down, and Lacey was like, we got something to tell you guys. And so they're like, what? And so she was like, I'm pregnant. And so Papa Lacey was like, what? Pregnant? So the kids, of course, was like, yeah, they run off. And then, Lacey, she was like, yeah, and she walks off. So there's Shane, and then there's Papa Lacey. Papa Lacey was like, you ain't got no job, dude. What's up with that? And so here's Shane. Shane was like, yeah, I'm nervous, we're excited, but it ain't just one baby, it's 3. Papa Lacey's face was like, you got to be kidding me. I'm already keeping 3 kids. You mean to tell me I'm going to be babysitting 6? Oh, no. I just don't have it together. What a mess. Papa Lacey said that, Shane's not working. They already got 3 kids. And 2 people in this whole show who didn't need children, now they have 6. They went from 3 to 6. Just like that. Of course, they're worried. They're worried that, this will be a high-risk pregnancy. But hey, at this moment, at that time, she's pregnant with triplets. We also know that as they did the end of the show, when they do the end of the show wrap-ups, child John is getting out of jail, child. And she's like 4 months pregnant, I think, when he gets out, or 5 months pregnant, something like that. So, child, what a mess. And I don't know if John still has a job, if Shane still has a job. But anyway, that's Lacey and that's Shane. All right, now, let's talk about Audrey and Lamar. As you know, Audrey, she whined and she whined and she whined. And Lamar gave in to have Priscilla get baptized in the swimming pool, okay? And Tennyson was going to do the baptism. So they got this Walmart special, honey, swimming pool, child. So Tennyson and Lamar are trying to put this together. And so they're working, and here they are putting air in it, and it's not, inflating. Come to find out that it's a rip. It's a rip in the swimming pool. And honey, child, when I tell you, Lamar heart sucks. He was like, no, okay, we gotta fix this. Okay, your mama is going to explode. She is going to have a fit because, of course, Andrea just can't think about patching up or, hey, we may have to get another swimming pool. She is going to have an eruption, and she did. So, of course, she comes out, and honey, when I tell you, Audrey was like, you did this, you don't want her baptized, you don't want her baptized. She's all up in his face saying that he don't want Priscilla baptized, and, Lamar was like, listen, I didn't do this on purpose, it's the elements. Look at our yard is kind of janky, it got the barbed wire. I mean, listen, it just tugged on a rock or a pebble or dirt or whatever. It wasn't my doing. So, of course, you can't tell Audrey nothing. Audrey will talk about she going back to Utah, she taking the kids, she's leaving them. Of course, none of that didn't happen. She was all up on him, pulling on his shirt, pulling on his, shorts or whatever. So later on, we have one of her Mormon friends talking to Lamar, okay? And so Lamar got, some patch-up work, got some little glue, got some, stronghold glue, some tape and everything, trying to patch this up because he is tired of hearing Andrea's mouth. And guess what, guys? It worked. It inflated. The water was clear. It looked cool, and everything looked nice. The decorations looked adorable. I mean, they just looked really pretty out there. Really pretty. They decorated it beautifully. Of course, Andrea, she is stressed. Okay, she's real stressed. She's trying to deal with Nyla. She's trying to deal with Tennyson. She's trying to find Priscilla. She's trying to talk to her homegirls back there in Utah. And so here comes, Lamar talking about, Dulo, Boys in the Hood, Men's to Society, Extra. What's his name? D-Lo, whatever. He coming. And we know Andrea ain't down with D-Lo, because he offered Tennyson some weed. So she was like, oh my God, he is not invited, okay? He tried to offer Tennyson weed. He wants Tennyson to become a junkie. Andrea act like that, Tennyson was offered heroin. Like, right here, just put it right here. Just right here. So she had to talk to D-Lo, all right? And so D-Lo was like, girl, if you don't chill out, it was a joke. See, I was playing. See, what I was doing was I was offering Tennyson the weed. just to see if he'll do it. Because, see, I know he'll good dude. I know he'll good dude. I just know it. And see, if he would have took the weed, I would be like, nah, bruh. Okay? You ain't getting me trouble with your mama. Okay? I know who your mama is. And so now, see, this was just a social experiment. And it was so funny. Audrey was sitting there looking at him like, Audrey said, okay. And then Audrey in the confessional was like, how am I going to talk to this man? This man high. He's standing, he's sitting right there talking to me high. He high right there. Honey, he is faded, child. Honey, it was just blasted all over his face. Audrey said, boy, you high right there. I ain't got time to talk to you. And you lied. Talk about it was a social experiment. D-Lo, if you don't go somewhere, go now. Go. So anyway, so we have Tennyson. And he goes and he talks to Lamar. I absolutely love this conversation between Tennyson and Lamar. So Tennyson comes in and Lamar said, that's what you wear. That's what you got on. What you want him to wear? Y'all, and first of all, y'all in the backyard, he's doing a baptism in an inflated pool. Y'all got a wall ball. What did you want him to wear, Lamar? And so Tina was like, yeah, this is what I'm wearing. I mean, I wish I could have had something a little bit better, but hey, we in the backyard, and it's my sister. And what you wear? Lamar really act like he a fashion guru, child. Lamar, stop it. Leave that boy alone. Because, see, honey, you didn't have on anything any better. So anyway, so Tina was like, you ready? You ready, right? And so Lamar was like, man, I don't know. Okay. I've been against this from jump. All right. And I just don't feel comfortable, having Priscilla baptized because that's not how I was brought up. This is not what I believe. And so Tennyson just spent some knowledge, didn't he? Tennyson said, listen, you do whatever you want to do, but just know that Priscilla was raised this way. And this is what is important to Priscilla. It may not be how you grew up, but this is how we grew up. We grew up Mormon, okay? And this is what Priscilla knows, and she is excited to get baptized. And I feel like that she'll be upset if her father wasn't there, because guess what? My father wasn't there. When I got baptized, I didn't have my dad there. And do you know how happy I would be if he was there? But you here. And you choosing not to be by your daughter's side. How you think that's going to make her feel? I said, Tennyson! Daggone it, Tennyson! You better try. Listen, I want Tennyson to have every bit of success in this world. He is... that boy. Come on now. Come on. Woo! I was like, you better say it. So, of course, Lamar, he thought about it, and he was like, of course he's right. He's making sense. He's making sense. So, friends are there. The girls from Utah are there. That Mormon guy is there. And it is time for Priscilla to get baptized. And Tennyson, he does his little thing. He dunks his sister in the water. Hallelujah! Hallelujah! Yeah. And here is Audrey crying. And, Nyla, she just had the biggest smile. It was sweet. It was a sweet ceremony. Just a real, sweet ceremony. So, anyway, I think their update is Tennyson is going on a missions trip, and he don't want to go. And I think that really nothing. They're still in California, if I can remember, child. But anyway, let's talk about Brittany, and let's talk about Latino heat. Now, as we know, Brittany's mom is a struggling addict. Okay, she is an alcoholic, she is a pill popper, and she's having a hard time. So Brittany, her sister, confronted the mother. Of course, the mother is looking like, who done it? What for? Did y'all see the blood on the mama's nose? What was that about? She snorting the pills? Did she snort the pills? I mean, she had blood. Was it a scab? I was like, ooh, child, honey. Lord have mercy. Her eyes was as big as saucers, hair all over her head, slurred speech. Oh, she looks bad. She looked terrible. And so Brittany was like, look at you. Look at you. Okay? You are lying. You done took your daughter's money. You're doing pills. We're tired of it. See, we all you got. Because see, everybody else done tossed you aside. They tired of your antics. They tired of your lies. They tired of your stealing. But we still here. We gave you a chance. This is it? Don't be trying to play me. Because Brittany was like, listen, I wasn't at it. I know what it's like. Okay? I've been where you are now. I done lied, I done stole, I done cheated, I done everything under the sun just for that hit. She said, Brittany said that she had to hit rock bottom. Rock bottom before she just had to go sober. She said that if she had not stopped doing drugs, that she would have been in prison for the rest of her life or dead. She said you have to hit rock bottom to try to, get yourself out of it, to try to stop, to try to get help. And her mom isn't there yet. And she don't want her sister there either. So the sister does start crying, and she was like, you see your daughter? Your daughter crying and you don't care what you were doing up in the kitchen. You ain't gonna eat anything. What you trying to eat, another pill? Mama, we leaving. Mama, we leaving. We're tired of you. We're leaving. So, Brittany, the sister, leaves. Brittany talks to her sister at her house and says, listen, things are not getting any better between you and Mom. I know you love her. That's your mother. But it's time for you to leave her alone. Okay? She's not going to do anything but manipulate you. I don't want you to get manipulated. I want you to be a 21-year-old and go live your life. Because, see, Brittany wants her to go to Alaska with their dad. Okay? She don't need to be around her mom. Her mom ain't no good. She ain't doing well. So she don't want her sister to, fall in line with, the mom, or at least, get hurt even, more. So, of course, the sister, she is hid and hawing because that's her mother. I mean, that is her mom. And down in her soul deep, she don't want to leave her mom. Even though she using the apartment and the dolls as an excuse. She was like, listen, I cannot have an eviction on my record. Okay? I got the apartment. I got dolls. I got furniture. I can't just be up and moving. And so Brittany was like, don't worry about that stuff. She said, do you know how many felonies is on my record? Don't you worry about an eviction, child. It will be okay. I'm just worried about you and the circumstances that's going on between you and Mom. I don't like it, and I don't want you around it. So, anyway, come to find out that they got their backyard done. Honey, the backyard look good. It better look good for $25K. Honey, the kids was running around playing in the little water games. And, honey, they got a table and chairs. It looked real nice. It looks real nice. And so, Brittany was telling Latino Heat that she thinks that she should reach out, to her mom, just to talk to her, have another face-to-face, see what's going on. And so Latino, he said, no, that's not a good idea. Because I went through the same thing you going through with your mama. Okay? You got to let it go. You got to let them find their own way, honey. So then the update is that Brittany has not talked to her mom. She don't know where her mom is. And that's that on that, child. Whew. Sad, sad story. All right, now. Let's talk about Angela and and Tony, child. So we had Tony. Tony is sad. Tony misses his boo. And so Tony had nowhere to go. So he goes and talks to Tommy. Of all people. And Tommy is in his little work shed. And so Tony was like, listen, I am really hard up. I must really need your help for me to come and talk to Tommy. Of all people. He been against this relationship from jump. But this is how bad I want to be with Angela. That I'm getting advice from Tommy. I want Tommy to help me to get back with Angela. So, here comes, Tony talking to Tommy. And Tommy was like, dude, I don't even know why you here. You know I don't like you. Look at what all you have done to Angela. I mean, she ripped my heart out and stomped it on the ground. I mean, I do look pathetic. Okay? Still, pining under a woman, over a woman that don't want me. I mean, I need to be out there looking for another woman, but I'm too busy worried about scratchy throat, deep throat Angela. So Tommy was like, I can't help you, dude. I don't like you. I don't like you with Angela. You ain't done nothing but hurt her. You done cheated. You done lied. You're no good. Don't come for me for help. I'm trying to break you up. So here comes Tony. Tony was like, who you think you talking to? Who you think you talking to? Both of them out of breath, child. Tony done threw the chair. Tommy was like, don't you be coming up in this is my house. This is my shed. This is my property. You gonna come up in here and cut a shot? We can do this. It ain't nothing but space and opportunity. I mean, what you want to do? Oh, y'all, that was the saddest little fight I've ever seen. It's like both of them was going to be like it's put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, put 'em up, pop, 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 put 'em up. Why, y'all? I was like, now look at this, child. So they're screaming, they're yelling at each other. And so here is Tommy. Tommy's like, dude, she don't even want you. You're not even married. And so Tommy was like, yeah, she told me that. And then here is Tommy the snitch talking about she got an internet date. Tony said, what? Tommy says she got an internet date. She's been talking to some guy. And while you two have been together, she's been talking to this guy. See, you ain't nothing. You ain't you trash. She don't want you. She's been dating another inmate. She's been talking to another inmate. So here comes Tony. You're kidding, right? Wow. After how she talked to me, talked about how I done lied and cheated, and she did the same thing to me. It's cheating. So, of course, he got all swelled up in the chest. He jumped into his ride, and he headed on over to Angela's. What do you want? Why are you here, Tony? Why? Y'all, did y'all see the door? What is that on that door? Child, I need to see paperwork on this master's degree. No shade, y'all. No shade, but I just can't get over this. So, of course, Tony, he's screaming and yelling and talking about, you cheated on me. Who is this guy? It's another inmate. Who is this guy? So, of course, Angela. Andrew's like, his name is Ross. Okay? Don't be worried about what I'm doing. We're not even married, remember? We're not even married. So don't worry about what I'm doing. You take your feet to the street and get the F out my house. Now, see, it's hard for two people to be here on the same time. Don't you feel it? See, it's tilted. See, it's tilted. Every time you raise your voice, the window's about to blow out. And don't be slamming my door when you leave either. Those little particles that's on the door is going to blow up in my face. Ain't nothing but some mildew. Got some asbestos all up in your house, Angela. Angela, get your house together. That's what you do. Instead of you worry about these no good men who ain't good for you, do something with your house. Woo, child, honey. Just living in squalor. So later on, we hear you have a collect call from a correctional facility. Now see, this whole time, Tony had been blowing up Angela's phone. Angela's been denying his calls. Decline, deny, not answering. So then Angela gets a call from a correctional facility. And who is it, y'all? 35-year-old Ross. Ross is 35. How old is Angela, y'all? 48, 46, 49? She looked like she's 69, 79, 89. Whew, child. So Ross is calling Angela collect from jail. Do y'all want to know what happened? Apparently Ross fit the description of a guy who had been doing a little B&Es. So the cops came up to him and was like, you look like this guy. Ross said, my name Bennett, I ain't in it. I don't know who you talking about. That ain't me. Get on now. I said that ain't me. Now go on now. I said that ain't me. The cop said the devil is a lie. Put your hands behind your back. So Ross said that this was mistaken identity. And they done planted his face down on the ground. Police brutality. He said, listen, I didn't struggle at all. I didn't fight back. They beat me up. And then they gonna charge me with police assault. He said they beat the crap out of me, baby. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do nothing. That wasn't me. That don't look anything like me. Trust me, okay? When you hear the truth about this, you're going to know I'm a good dude. And so here's Angela. I can't believe this. I told you to be careful. I told you, don't get in trouble, Ross. I don't know why I pick these kind of guys. I don't know why these kind of guys keep hurting me. Why? Why? Well, I don't know, Angela. Why? I mean, you're the mental health therapist. You're the counselor. You tell us why you keep dating these booger hood trash bags. I don't know why. You let us know. So here is Ross begging and pleading like Keith Sweat. Angela says, you take care of yourself, okay? So she hangs up, all right? So then there's Tony. She hangs up, and how much you want to bet she go back to Tony? We shall see. Child, let's move on. All right, last and certainly least, child, Sarah and Michael, child. Now, as we know, it is Rain's birthday, and Malcolm is there. And so Sarah and Michael headed out in the parking lot. Michael's like, screw him, I'm going in there to see my babies. And we have Sarah going, yo, 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 yo. So Michael said, I don't care who in there. And so Sarah was like, listen, it ain't gonna be no mess, okay? I want you and Malcolm to, introduce yourselves so it won't be no drama. And Michael said, ain't gonna be no static. Won't start none, won't be none. Static. See how that works? I'm gonna go in there, give my babies their present. Your dude, friend, man is gonna be over there off to the side. Don't start with me, Sarah. Don't start with me. How are you going to invite another man to my child's birthday party and you don't let me know about it? Boy, Michael full of himself, ain't he? He think just because he brought some presents that his mama bought for him. You think just because he had 2 handfuls that he about to tell somebody something. So Michael goes inside, and then their adorable oldest daughter, you can tell she loves her daddy. She misses her daddy. Okay, she runs off. She said, I'm ready to go play. So he goes over there to Rain, and honey, Rain is looking at Michael like, who are you? I don't know you. See, I think the last time you held was, I don't know, 9 months ago. See, I don't know you do. So she got to crying and squalling and hollering. Now, nobody was bothering Michael. Not Sarah's family, not Sarah, not Sarah's friend that secretly loved Sarah, and not Malcolm. They all stayed out the way. They mind their business. Nobody tried to talk to Michael, nothing. Michael was holding Rain. Rain wasn't having it. She got to squalling, and Michael got embarrassed. See, that's what happened. Your own child don't know you, and you got embarrassed, and you wanted to use the whole Malcolm being there, and, Sarah being there, and it was a scene, all this bunch of mess as an excuse to leave. As an excuse to leave. He was there a total of 20 minutes, and he left because he was embarrassed. Point blank, nobody was bothering Michael, and let's say if they were, which they were, they was not. Let's say they were bothering him. He could say, look, this is my baby's birthday. I'm staying regardless. Okay? I don't care what none of you say. See, that's what a real father, a real man, a real provider would have said. Screw y'all. Screw you. But no, he leaves. He throws a temper tantrum. Him and Sarah gets into it. Sarah wants to know why he leaving. He says that he don't even want to be involved in all this mess with the dude and Sarah or whatever. He wasn't even making any sense. So then here comes Sarah. Then leave then. Then why you leaving? She don't know you. Okay? You only seen her 4 times this year. So, of course, they fuss, they fight. Sarah goes inside. Michael, he leaves, and he calls his daddy. Even stick around to see your daughter eat the birthday cake. You did not even stick around to see your daughter open the presents that your mama bought her. You ain't buy them presents. He gonna talk about, that's my daughter. That's my daughter. Sarah's unreasonable. I mean, just ridiculous. Michael is an idiot. I mean, they're just a fool. So later on, we have Sarah, Malcolm, and the girls. They chilling at home. Here comes Michael. Michael come talking about, I didn't drive all this way not to see my daughters. And so here comes Sarah. Sarah said, listen, I'm sorry about what happened earlier. Okay? We done got to arguing yet again. Okay? I'm sorry about that. And so Michael says, I'm coming to see my daughters. And it's nighttime. He said, I'm coming to get them. I want to spend some time with them. Michael is trash. I'm telling you. Michael is trash. Just ridiculous. You had plenty of time to spend time with your daughters, but you left because you got embarrassed because she don't know you. And now you're calling late at night talking about, I want to come and get them. I don't blame Sarah. You ain't getting them. You're not getting them. Okay? It was probably like 8 o'clock. I don't know what time it was. It was nighttime. And you think you're going to roll up here and act like that you're going to come and get my babies? No, absolutely not. When you could have spent all day with them, you spent 20 minutes and you left. Child, y'all better go somewhere. Michael, go somewhere and sit down. I don't feel a bit sorry for him. Everyone else's fault. Now, don't get me wrong, Sarah has her faults, child. But how bad do you want to spend time with your children that you love so much? Just ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And then here's Sarah, okay, talking about you ain't going to come and get them. She was trying to be nice, and then, honey, it's just a mess. Malcolm, this is what you want. Because Malcolm even questioned her. Malcolm said, look, you getting all, hyped about this dude screaming and yelling in the parking lot. You still want him? You still love him? Because it looked like you do. And of course, Sarah, I don't love him. It's over. It's over. Is it? Is it? Because, see, you still haven't filed those divorce papers. Y'all still married. Child, a whole mess. I'm tired, y'all. It's only been a 4-parter of Michael and Sarah, and I'm already tired of it. That's it, guys. That is it. Again, thank you guys for the love. I appreciate it. All right. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends, bye.